At 30 years old, Jalen was no stranger to first dates. And no stranger to the disappointment that followed them. 5 years in the online dating game had left him exhausted. He'd met them all: gold diggers, social climbers, women with checklists longer than resumes. Some wanted sponsors, not soulmates. Others, they were in love with aesthetics, not authenticity. Before we add the skin to the bone of this story,
hit the subscribe button and never miss a Byte Tale.
Now back to Jalen's story. Jalen wasn't perfect, but he was real. A steady job, grounded values, and a heart that genuinely wanted to love someone. Not just impress them. But in a city that rewarded flash over substance, he was starting to believe that wasn't enough. His friends, loyal bachelors, didn't help much either. They echoed his frustrations.
Bro, women today want you to pay for dinner, nails, and therapy before they even know your last name.
If you're not making 6 figures and driving a Tesla, you're invisible.
So one Thursday night, after another failed date and a half-hearted group chat rant, Jalen made a decision. He was done. Love, it seemed, just wasn't for him. Later that same night, needing snacks and solitude, he stopped by the 24-hour supermarket near his apartment. In aisle 7, beside the almond butter and oat milk, fate intervened. There she was, Marley. No makeup, hoodie, hair tied up. Comparing ingredients on the back of a cereal box. There was nothing loud about her presence, but something about her still pulled him in. They reached for the same box. Their fingers brushed. Classic, but true. She laughed first. Guess we have similar tastes, she said. Jalen smiled. Yeah, or I just have good instincts. What followed wasn't a grand moment, but a surprisingly easy one. A 10-minute conversation about cereal turned into 20 about everything else. She wasn't like anyone he'd met. No subtle flexing, no probing about salary, just curiosities and calm. He offered to walk her to her car. She let him. By the time she drove off, he wasn't thinking about red flags or wasted time, just about whether she'd say yes to coffee next week. Marley was different, a civil engineer by day, piano player on Sundays. She liked bookstores, hated small talk, and believed that connection wasn't about fireworks, but foundation. But she had her scars too. In the past, she'd trusted men who wore ambition, like armor, but crumbled. When real life asked more of them, she'd fallen for potential instead of presence. So when Jalen texted good morning without fail, showed up early, listened without trying to fix her, she was intrigued, but cautious. Could someone really be this consistent? Could love be this simple? 3 months in, they hit their first real test. He noticed she pulled away sometimes, canceled plans last minute, gave him half answers. He didn't pressure her, but he didn't disappear either. Finally, over tea on a rainy Sunday, she let it out. I've chosen wrong before, Marley said quietly. I've been with men who liked the idea of me, but not the reality. I don't know if I trust what this is yet. Jalen nodded. I've chased people who saw me as a wallet, not a man. But I keep showing up, because you're not them, and I'm not either. She looked at him, for real this time. I don't want perfect, she said. I want honest. He reached across the table and held her hand. And let's build honest, he said. Their love wasn't loud. It didn't scream in Instagram posts or luxury date nights. It lived in shared playlists, inside jokes, being able to sit in silence without needing to fill it. Their friends were skeptical at first. Wait, she paid for your coffee? You let him plan the date and it wasn't some rooftop lounge? But slowly, they stopped caring what love was supposed to look like. Because what they had worked. No expectations, just effort. No performances, just presence. Sometimes love doesn't arrive in grand gestures or perfectly filtered moments. Sometimes it's aisle 7 at midnight, a quiet woman with tired eyes and a kind laugh, a man who refused to give up, one cart of groceries away from fate. Jalen didn't find love on a screen. He found it where he least expected, when he finally stopped searching for what looked right and opened himself up to what felt right. And Marley, she didn't need saving. She needed sincerity. Together, they built something better than perfect. They built something real. Sometimes love just needs a late-night snack run. If you like this story, drop us a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Bytetalescentral.